Hello everyone, welcome back. I brought in this Persian ironwood to do a repot on it, and the reason I'm doing the repot is I can't remember if I ever did a full repot on this or from when I got it in the nursery stock. I got it as a nursery stock tree, a lot taller obviously. You can see where I did the big chop here, seen over quite well. There's a big chop here, there's a couple of branches taken off, and all these branches then were grown. This was the kind of bottom branch which I wired up so to become mini wave picks. So yeah, I'm not sure about the soil. It's also full of lots and lots of weeds, and they're kind of small fiddly weeds, so I think the easiest and best thing to do is give it a complete repot and just check the soil. I can't remember, like I said, if I gave this a full clean off of the roots from the nursery stock soil, so we'll do that today, get it in a bit of a better pot than this plastic one. The top, we could do it pruning maybe this branch back here as well. Up here is a bit heavy, so we'll get on with it, and you can see it's just starting to leaf out, so yeah, we'll get cracking. So the first thing we'll do is we'll get it out of this pot. It is wired in, so get rid of the wires. Roots are all coming out through the holes of the pot, so no harm to give it a repot anyway. Okay. I think the first thing I will do, because I'll probably forget, is just take this branch off up here. I'm just going to take that off there for now. We'll have a look at the rest of it then if need be, but for now let's get it out of this soil. Yeah, it's a lot of weeds in it. I definitely appreciate being in some clean soil now. This soil is quite wet and mucky. There's definitely some older soil in here. Plenty of roots, so you can see. The white ones will be the weeds, so you know the difference between the roots. The white ones are always the weeds. Do it being a bit drier to do a repot, but it just had a bit of rain a while ago, so it's obviously just soaked all the trees just before I was going to repot this, but that's okay, at least the roots won't dry out. Find the drain screen. Drain screen's in there. I've used, well, I thought I used one big piece, but I learned that lesson before. Should be another piece over here somewhere. See how high it is in the pot, so it's been lifting out of the pot. Roots have got right in underneath the drainage screen. So you should probably wire your drain screen down into the pot, but I don't tend to do that. Just lay it on. Yes, this is a Persian ironwood. Somebody sent me a message for saying that it was different to the ironwoods they get, where they were from. But this is the Persian one. It's got kind of a green leaf with a red border, reddy brown border around the outside of the leaf. Leaves can get quite big, but I tend to kind of keep on top of the pruning, and they kind of stay small enough then. And we're starting to get a bit more ramification each year, so eventually I'd say we'll be able to get it quite small leaves. No harm to do a repot now. I think it's getting quite matted underneath and around the tree. So just gonna have them wires. Okay, so it looks like it's going to be a while here, so I'll keep going, and then we will come back. You can see there's a lot of work to get all these out and cleaned off. We'll keep going, and then I'll come back and we'll have a look at where we are with it. Okay, you can actually see how much moisture is in that soil. It's holding a lot of moisture. I mean, we only had a little shower, and it's obviously sitting, like, if I had this in fresh soil it would be almost dry there, because the shower head was quite small. So you can see how much this soil is holding. So I definitely think it'd be better to get it out of this and into some fresh soil. I think I'm going to have to wash the roots out, because it's quite sticky, mucky, as you can see. Plenty of roots there. So I'll just take it out. We'll give it a washing. We'll come out some of these, trim off all these spot ones. We'll probably do that now. Just go in and with our old scissors, wherever they are. I'll just trim off these, and put all that muck into the water. Make it easier to wash. Let's get rid of that lot. Okay, so I'll go and give them a wash, and then we'll come back and have a look. Okay, as you can see there's quite a mass of roots there. Let's put on my glasses now so you can see what I'm doing. Using tools and putting them on my bench instead of putting them away, and then I put the tools together in a big bunch, and then I put them all away, and then I do it again the next time. Okay, so I'm just gonna rake out these roots a bit and try and get rid of some of these weed roots that are in there. Just clean them off a bit, take out any broken bits and things. Just like untangling there, nice and radial. Okay, let's go in now and have a look. And we have these, but there is actually roots coming off the bottom of them. There's one here. They all seem to have roots coming off the bottom. This root here is a bit ugly. This was the kind of front of the tree here, because of the big scar on this side, but there's a big ugly root that side, and there's a big ugly root this side. This side is probably a little bit better. This could also be the front, but then you've got a branch coming straight at you here. I think not a lot I can do with that. Get rid of that fella there. This one too. Just crossing a bit. Yeah, it's hard to know. The part I was going to put it in is quite shallow, so I'm wondering if I'm going to have to find a different part. Under here. Got some roots growing down here, funny, so I'll take them out. Yeah, the part I was planning on putting in is this one. I'm just wondering, is it a bit shallow for it? Don't know if I've got anything else big enough. Let me have a look and see what we've got. Okay, so I found this one, which is probably a little bit deeper, a little bit better for it. So we'll use this one. So I've still got to decide on the front. I think it's gotta be this, even though the root is not great. So it's gotta be that or that, so I'll just put it in this way and then whichever way. Then we turn it round. You can use it either side. Okay, so I'm just getting the pot ready. Put some wire in it. There. That one there. It's got some good drainage holes, this pot anyway, so it should from getting holding too much moisture again. Okay, drainage screen on there. Okay, some soil in. So now we just need to get it into the pot. As soon as I finish this video, I'm going to give this place a cleaning. There's tools everywhere. Keep meaning to do it after each video, but I take the tree outside and I give it a good watering and stuff, and then I forget to come back in then and clean up. So I'll have to do it today. Okay, so I'm just going to go around, just trim them back a little bit. Taking off any growing down out the bottom. Okay, so that's nice and flat now. Alright, so now I need to decide where in the pot we want it. I think probably slightly to this side, maybe. Too much. Maybe about there. Just push that into the soil. Okay. Now I'm going to put these over these roots. I don't know if it'll actually bend them down, probably not. But we wanted to at least keep them down as much as we can. So I can go over here, just bring that to the back more. Okay, I'm good with that. So, tie this in. Before I tighten it fully, now I'm just going to step back, have a look, see if I'm happy with where it is. Yeah, that's okay. Slightly over to that side. It's making it look too middle. That's okay. It'll be fine. Okay. Tighten them up now. Just pinning that one down a good bit. So this one will make these move. It's probably too high up. Push these down anymore. It's solid in the pot anyway, so that's okay. Now we just need to fill it all in. Okay. Work all that in there now. Make sure I get it all in underneath the trunk. Okay, just give it another little bit now. Just top it up a bit. Just below the lip of the pot so that the rain doesn't run off and over the edge of the pot. You want to stop it when it hits the pot, and then it's kind of all compacts. Okay, so that's pretty good now. Let's step back and have a look at the actual tree itself. Yeah, I think the tree itself isn't bad. I'm not going to do any pruning to it yet. Let it grow, and we can decide then. When it's growing, I tend to keep pruning it to get rid of the bigger leaves, so that kind of keeps the leaf size small, because they just keep getting bigger, and they've been about that size if I've just left them. So if you keep pruning them, you can get them to about that size. So I'll keep pruning and keep working on it. This will eventually heal over. Again, this side's not a bad front either, but it's kind of, when it's in leaf it looks pretty good. You can't see all this bad scarring and stuff. So okay, so we'll put it out on the bench. I'll give it a good soaking, and I will come in and clean all this lot up. And you'll see I end up with a pretty messy bench. So I'll put all the tools away, clean them all, and wipe down the bench ready for the next video. So okay, as always guys, thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.